Live from Fox 39 and your home team. Eyewitness News in the Morning starts now.
Right now at 7, county leaders issuing that disaster declaration, the way local doctors now try to stay prepared for the holidays, how a new vaccine is competing with Pfizer's, proving just to be as effective. A lot happening while you were sleeping. And a county chairman stepping down after 4 years on the job. What Frank Haney remembers about working in the office, his message for those running for the board in the future.
There's a lot of things that are going to have to wait until Joe Biden is president, but this is not one of them.
Plus, President-elect Joe Biden and his team mapping out their administration, the restrictions they're facing, and the legislation they're pushing before Biden takes office. Want to start, though, with that live look outside. The sun kind of shining there a little bit more than what we're used to. 7:01 right now on this November 16th. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. Thanks for being with us all morning long. My co-anchor Elliot Grandia going to join us again tomorrow morning here in Eyewitness News. If you've been staying up a little bit later, you probably have noticed he's been filling in nights. So just happy to have him back here. Get some rest today. Well, we're going to bring in meteorologist Joey Moreno. He's working from home. Joey, did you say you had the Christmas tree up?
No, not yet. Actually, over the weekend, Whitney, we brought in our Halloween decorations. I thought I heard you correctly saying that you almost put yours up. Might be mistaken. I don't know. But you know, yeah, we're thinking about putting our tree up maybe in about a week or two, maybe after Thanksgiving. But overall, this morning, feeling very fall-like out there as we take a live look at our SkyTrack camera over downtown Rockford. We do have some sunshine peeking through the cloud cover out there. You can see a little bit of clouds off in the distance there, but a beautiful shot over downtown. We're in the upper 20s and low 30s, 27 in Freeport, 30 in Rockford, 29 in Dixon, and 27 in Galena. Now, wind speeds, they're still a bit breezy in a couple of spots. We're about 5 to 15 mile per hour winds to start the day. That's making for wind chills down near the 20-degree mark. A few of us sitting in the teens this morning, so definitely want to make sure that you add on an extra layer or two before heading out the door. And as you travel to work this morning, definitely have the heat on. Very frosty start to our day out there, but luckily we're staying dry with most of the cloud cover off towards the west. Kids will definitely need their heavier jackets as they head to school this morning. Once they head home later today, still feeling chilly out there. We'll have sunshine, but it's definitely going to be windy. I'll have more on that. Plus, where we're going to see warmer temperatures coming up in the forecast. Whitney?
All right, thanks so much. We'll be keeping an eye on this, too. Elon Musk Spacex launching 4 astronauts into space, saying they could reach that destination sometime tonight. The commander, Michael Hopkins, pilot Victor Glover, Shannon Walker. There's also a Japanese astronaut with them, strapped inside the capsule named Resilience. They're headed to space, should be there tonight. It is the second crew to be launched by SpaceX, but it's being called to the new era of NASA human spaceflight. They're headed to the International Space Station as we speak. Should be there sometime later on, so I'll let you know what happens there. Now, Musk actually sat out on this. We saw on Twitter that he has a moderate case of COVID-19. I want to get to some things happening overnight as well. Police investigating a pair of armed robberies at Rockford's Walgreens stores. First happened just after 8:30 near the Walgreens at Swedish American on East State Street. Second happening short time later at 11th Street near Sandy Hollow. No word yet on a suspect. We're still trying to speak with police. They've been so busy this weekend, but they still want people, if you see the tape up, avoid the area if you can there. We'll let you know what we hear from them. An update on another burglary. One person now behind bars this morning. Investigators say they pretended to be a police officer before breaking into a home. Happened Thursday on South Porter Avenue in the town of Beloit. The victim telling investigators someone was knocking at the door, claiming to be an officer. They ended up finding several suspects inside a garage. As of right now, only one person was caught. The suspect facing a lot of charges, including burglary and receiving stolen property. Breaking this morning, Moderna saying early data is showing its treatment 94.5% effective. That means it's on track to seek U.S. approval. In the second time this month, companies have shown promise of a vaccine. Just last week, competitor Pfizer announcing its treatment appears kind of effective as well. Not all the way 100%. The stock market, though, reacting in response with the Dow adding over 480 points. Also happening right now, Winnebago County leaders urging us to follow restrictions after a new emergency order. County Chairman Frank Haney issuing a disaster declaration over the weekend as a response to the pandemic stress to our hospitals. Now, people are called to stay home as much as possible, use food delivery services instead of eating out, limit unnecessary travel, and avoid gathering outside of our homes. Well, after deciding not to run for re-election, Chairman Haney now preparing to leave his post. Our Ari Bruckman explains how he wants to be remembered.
I ran as an outside person to offer a different alternative to the status quo.
Frank Haney has been the chairman of the Winnebago County Board for the last 4 years. He's not a career politician. Haney hopes his run inspires others to step up if they see a problem in the community.
That a kid who grew up in this community said, hey, I don't like the direction or the way business is being done. I'm going to offer an alternative.
Those alternatives led to some success.
We did get recognized by Transform Illinois in October of 2018 for the Transform Illinois Reformer Award.
But arguably, Haney's time as chairman will be remembered for his contentious relationship with the board itself, which took several steps to limit his office's power. Still, Haney believes that his term in office was a successful one.
When we look back at this 4-year period, as tumultuous as it was, as ugly as it was needed that somebody came in, was not going to cut corners or cut deals in a manner that was going to undermine good government in Winnebago County.
In Rockford, for your home team, I'm Ari Bruckman.
All right, thanks so much. Haney going to be replaced by Rockford's current 14th Ward Alderman and Republican Joe Shirelli, beating out Winnebago County Board member Burt Garrell in that November 3rd election. Shirelli going to be sworn in on December 7th. Well, starting this morning, you can pay your library fines with whatever you have in your cabinets. It's called Food for Fines. The library customers can get $1 off their fines. This is actually happening in Beloit, up to $10 for every donation of non-perishable food. It's all going to the Salvation Army. They want, canned vegetables, soup, cereals, pudding. I don't think I've ever donated pudding, but that's on the list now. Donations, though, have to be all good, not expired. Food for Fines starts 9 o'clock this morning, goes until 9 o'clock tonight, and then up through November 28th. More food coming to about 80 families, all thanks to a local school district. And thanks everybody who let us know about this. The school bus outside of Rockton Grade School packed with food. Look at this. A Rockton School District collecting donations for the Old Stone Church Food Pantry. Volunteers going to pull it right from the vehicles as they drove up.
Families are always in need, especially right now. We have Thanksgiving right around the corner is going to be Christmas, so anything we can give right now, our community is stepping up in a really big way right now.
Well, Abby tells us mashed potatoes, stuffing, corn, a whole lot of turkeys, and money were all donated. Well, time right now is 7:07. Next here on Eyewitness News.
I mean, it's way beyond what people think.
President Trump's legal team still challenging the elections this morning. The massive support coming to him from a lot of people right now, and whether the president's claims of a rigged election are kind of holding up in courts. Joey?
And it's a chilly start out there, but I'll let you know if we have any warmer temperatures on the way for the state line coming up in the forecast.
Now, your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Joey Moreno.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Hopefully you're having a comfortable start to your day out there. Talk about a big difference in temperatures going from last Monday to this Monday. Last Monday, we had a record high of 77 degrees, which broke our record high of 74 degrees from 1999. Now that we're getting into that cooler spell with colder air making its way into the state line, you can see that there's a big difference with today's forecast. 48 degrees for a high, which is 29 degrees cooler than where we were sitting at going into last Monday afternoon. Now, overall, we are going to see some sunshine today, but sunshine is going to give way to a little bit more clouds as we head towards the midday hours. So taking a live look at our Mercy L SkyTrack camera this morning over downtown Rockford. Pretty quiet start out there. Got a few clouds off in the distance there, but overall temperatures are definitely chilly to start on this Monday morning. We're down into the upper 20s and low 30s right now. 27 in Freeport, 30 in Rockford, 29 in Sterling, and 27 out in Galena. Winds have died down. We were very windy during the day yesterday, but right now we're looking at winds out of the west and the southwest about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and that is making for wind chills down into the upper teens and low 20s. So that's another reason why you definitely want to make sure that you add an extra layer or two this morning. Grab that heavier jacket and also have the sunglasses heading out this morning because we are going to see plenty of sunshine, but as I mentioned, that's going to give way to more cloud cover as we head into the midday hours. Already seeing some clouds off to the west and also over Lake Michigan this morning, but we're off to a sun-filled start across the state line. Much of the Midwest is staying dry this morning, but you can see that weak disturbance that's now bringing snow to portions of Minneapolis and Minnesota. That's what we're going to be watching as we head into the afternoon. We're not going to see snow from this system as much of that stays to our north, but it is going to bring an increase in cloud cover and also could bring us an isolated shower between 1 and 4 o'clock. But overall, today's story is definitely going to be the chill and also the winds. You can see wind gusts around 20 to 25 miles per hour at times going into the afternoon. We do hold on to a breeze as we head into the night tonight. So Futurecast showing that weak disturbance make its way into central Wisconsin by the midday hours. You can see that it does bring us an isolated shower between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, but overall we should stay dry, just seeing a little bit more cloud cover by this afternoon. We do stay partly cloudy tonight. Then once a high pressure system starts to make its way closer towards the area, that's going to help dry us out heading into Tuesday morning. Now there's going to be warmer temperatures on the way despite how chilly we're starting off the work week. A ridge of high pressure is going to be building over the Midwest, and that's going to bring temperatures into the 50s and the 60s by Wednesday and Thursday. You can see Thursday 16 degrees above average, 13 degrees above average for Friday. So today's forecast 48 degrees. We'll have that chilly start lead to a partly sunny and windy afternoon. We do stay quiet tonight, partly cloudy skies. And also a little bit of a breeze does linger around with us into tomorrow morning. But overall, beyond that system, looking pretty chilly for Tuesday. Then temperatures rise into midweek, 62 Thursday, 58 with a chance for showers late on Friday. Back to you, Whitney.
Thanks so much. This morning, President Trump is still taking legal action over the election as Joe Biden preparing to take the reins of the White House in just over 2 months. Here's the latest out of Washington.
The president leaving for golf yesterday at the White House, but not before igniting a new drama on Twitter about his rival Joe Biden. He won because the election was rigged, he wrote. But just as the media caught wind and began to describe it as a concession, out came another tweet. He only won in the eyes of the fake news media. I concede nothing. Fueled by a massive show of support on the streets of Washington over the weekend, the Trump legal battles continue.
I mean, it's way beyond what people think.
But allegations of wide-scale fraud haven't gained traction in court.
Are you any closer to making a cabinet decision?
Yes.
Joe Biden continues to map out his administration, but his team bridles at the restrictions they're facing without a formal recognition by the General Services Administration. That hampers national security, they argue, and coordinating a response to surging coronavirus cases. And Biden would like to see Congress pass a new relief package immediately.
There's a lot of things that are going to have to wait until Joe Biden is president, but this is not one of them. Getting help to people, getting help to state and local governments.
Well, experts saying getting that multi-trillion-dollar relief package through a Congress gridlock going to be very tall order in the next few weeks ahead. Well, time right now is 7:15. A warning from state line doctors, a major problem hospitals will be facing if cases continue to rise over the holidays. Plus, a lot of weddings being put on hold because of the pandemic. Brides-to-be can still get an early start shopping for the perfect day. The gifts and discounts now available at a local bridal shop. It's all next. Time right now is 7:17. Michelle with Good Day State Line back with this morning for the Good Day State Line Holiday Gift Guide, helping us all out a little bit. Good morning.
Yes, this one specifically for brides-to-be, as you can tell.
Beautiful.
I'm holding this beautiful veil. So if you think about 2020, there's a lot that comes to mind. One of them is the huge rescheduling and shuffling of weddings. So a lot of people have moved their wedding to a different year. Some people still got married in a smaller, version and plan to have a bigger wedding. There's also on top of that, more people that got engaged. So if you think about it right now, I was thinking about this morning. There might be more brides-to-be right this second than ever before.
Oh, you know what? That's a really good point. It's like, I just think of, we all have somebody close to us, but Joey, meteorologist Joey Moreno, had to reschedule and reschedule and reschedule, and I have never met a happier groom in my life who just wanted to get married and just loved his fiance so much. So it was really hard. We had to see him go through that. You got to keep rescheduling.
It really, truly is a tough time, to be looking towards planning weddings that is supposed to be really, really fun. So today we are showing off a gift on the gift guide from Hi Beautiful Bride, which is in Rockton. So they are an appointment-only bridal store. You can see what's going on at their store right here, which is really nice during a pandemic, obviously, because you won't be sharing your shopping time with anyone else, and you can really just enjoy trying on and actually getting a up-close look at all of the dresses. Their featured designers are Rebecca Ingram, Astrid and Mercedes, and Sotero and Midgley.
Oh, it sounds. I'm so bad with names. It's like
for me, the only time I've ever tried on a wedding dress was before we were in that bridal show.
Yes.
Earlier this year, which seems like 17,000 years ago, but it was in January.
This is the last time we were all hanging out.
I think. So right now, Hi Beautiful Bridal is offering 10% off the same-day purchases on dresses. And here's the cool thing: if you mention the GDS Holiday Gift Guide or Good Day State Line, you get a free veil, which is right here. Now, my favorite part about this is if you are someone who rescheduling, but also doing that like 2 ceremony thing, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you bought the big, huge dress and the veil and what you want to wear for your big wedding that you moved, but maybe you're having a smaller ceremony.
Sure.
And so you can just get, you know, this nice, very, very simple veil that, you know, gives off the bridal vibe, and you can get it for free, which is always the right price.
I know. We'll take anything you want to offer for free. We'll take it.
Right.
And it helps too. You know, Michelle's going to be featuring a lot of local businesses. It's hard right now. Normally, we would love to have them come on and join us, but with everything going on with the coronavirus in our community, we can't do that this year as much. So we like to feature them. And where can people find all of these? And we know we're featuring them every day.
You can just go to gooddaystateline.com.
All right, thanks so much, Michelle. 7:20 right now. I want to go to our Morning Mug Club question of the day. While you were sleeping, new today, Moderna saying that there is hope for its COVID-19 treatment. Vaccine could be on the way very soon. How do you feel about it once it's released? It's our Morning Mug Club question on our Facebook page. Hop on there. Let us know what you think. Here's some of your responses. Happy Monday morning to you. Thanks for being with us here. I'm Whitney Martin. Let's take a look at some of our top stories this morning. Police investigating a pair of armed robberies at a Rockford Walgreens store, several of them overnight. First happened just after 8:30 at Walgreens near Swedish American Hospital on East State Street. A second one on 11th Street. This was shortly after near Sandy Hollow. We are still waiting to hear what happened with that suspect, or if these crimes are connected. We're just going to speak with investigators and let you know what we hear. Happening right now, Winnebago County leaders urging us to follow restrictions after that new emergency order. County Chairman Frank Haney issuing a disaster declaration over the weekend, all in response to the pandemic. People called to stay home as much as possible. We hear it over and over again. Use food delivery services instead of eating out, limit unnecessary travel, and avoid gatherings outside of our home. Joey?
And taking a live look outside of Beloit, Wisconsin this morning, you can see clouds off in the distance, but we are starting off with some beautiful sunshine out there. The one thing to watch out for, as I've been saying all morning, is that chill. We're down still in the 20s in most spots. Rockford sitting at 30 degrees right now, 28 in Rochelle, 32 in Savannah, and 27 in our spots up in southern Wisconsin. About a 5 to 15 degree difference from what we woke up to on Sunday morning, but as you head out the door this morning, definitely plan on a chilly start. Temperatures are going to stay in the 20s and 30s for much of the morning with wind chills down into the 20s. We see some sunshine early on. That's going to give way to more cloud cover by the afternoon as a weak disturbance moves in. Partly cloudy tonight, a little bit breezy at times, but we'll see temperatures by tomorrow morning Once again, chilly to start. We stay chilly tomorrow, then warm up by Wednesday. Back to you, Whitney.
Your only local newscast happening right now on Fox 39. If you're not already with us, come join us. A lot happening overnight right here in our community.
Live from Fox 39 and your home team. Eyewitness News in the morning starts now.
Happening right now at 7:30, excitement over 2 vaccines now proving to be over 90% effective. Dr. Fauci speaking out about their progress, the reason he cautions Americans when they're released to the public. And students dropping enrollment in schools nationwide, the fatigue hitting them hard on Zoom classes, and the way parents can try to keep their kids paying attention. Kind of difficult right now. Plus a tale of 2 artists working on albums during the pandemic, the inspiration that hit them, and the surprise interview they got to do with each other. Pretty cool. First of all, limited tickets. Heads up to everybody for that local event we've been telling you about. The 3rd year for Christmas Town at the Summerfield Zoo in Belvedere. They actually officially opened Friday, so you get to see our first images inside there, though. Socially distanced opportunities with Santa. There's baby reindeer. Pretty much everything you could want for the holidays. Tickets, though, on sale online right now. All the details on mystateline.com. Live look outside this morning. Chilly start to our day, but this is November. We were spoiled with those 70s a couple weeks ago or last week. Feels like so long ago now. 7:29 on the dot. I'm Whitney Martin. My co-anchor Elliot Grandia going to join us again tomorrow here on Eyewitness News. He's been filling in Nightside for a couple of days, so we'll give him a day to sleep and then be with us again here to start the rest of our work week. We'll want to bring in meteorologist Joey Moreno right now. Get a look at that forecast. There's a couple pick days in there, Joey. Not today.
Yeah, you know, we're starting off pretty chilly, Whitney, but as you mentioned, we do got a couple of days that are coming up that feature much warmer temperatures. That comes in Wednesday and Thursday. But for today, we're looking at mostly sunny skies to start as we take a live look over Beloit, Wisconsin this morning. You can see the cloud cover off in the distance there. But if you're heading out right now, I would definitely have an extra layer or two on because we are starting off in the 20s this morning. Winds are still a bit breezy, much lighter than what we experienced during the day yesterday. Still about 5 to 10 mile per hour winds in most spots, and that is continuing to hold our wind chills down into the teens and low 20s for most. So definitely feeling a little bit chillier out there this morning as you walk out the door. Satellite radar, though, is pretty quiet. We are looking at mostly clear skies for the start of our Monday with more cloud cover off towards the west. So as kids head to the bus stop this morning, just make sure that they bundle up, make sure that they dress warmly before heading to school this morning. Temperatures in the upper 20s, and then we look at highs in the upper 40s by this afternoon. It'll be partly sunny this afternoon, but the winds do pick up a little bit more, and I'll have more on that coming up in the forecast. Back to you, Whitney.
All right, thanks so much. Starting off this morning with Pfizer, major milestone vaccine, and the limitations we need to be aware of right now. Dr. Anthony Fauci saying the drug company's vaccine only 90% effective for adults at this time, not children. So more testing trials have to be done with kids before we see what works for them. Obviously, you know, the goal is to get them all back in school. He also points out that anyone who does get vaccinated still needs to social distance and wear masks.
And obviously, with a 90+% effective vaccine, you could feel much more confident. But I would recommend to people to not abandon all public health measures just because you've been vaccinated, because even though for the general population, it might be 90 to 95% effective. You don't necessarily know for you how effective it is.
Well, once a vaccine is ready for public use, officials are going to need to work out who's going to get that first. Well, right now, cases of coronavirus continue to surge in our region. 7-day positivity rate sitting at nearly 21%. It is the highest it's ever been. Boone County even higher, just over 29%. You can see the rest of the region there on your screen. Only Joe Davie seeing a drop. Now, we're keeping a close eye on the number of hospital beds available as well. 31% of general beds, 35% of ICU beds still open. Experts telling us the rate needs to stay above 20%. And statewide, more than 10,600 new cases of COVID confirmed. 72 people died. Illinois nearing 600,000 total cases since the pandemic started. The virus killing 10,000 people. Thanksgiving now under 2 weeks away, and state line doctors weighing in this morning. All 3 hospitals could run out of room to treat patients over the holidays. So this is if cases rise. As it stands right now, Swedish American's Dr. James Cole saying our hospitals seeing double the COVID patients they saw in the spring when cases first peaked. On top of that, hospital visits typically spike around the holidays from other illnesses. COVID in play, so their concern right now could really fill up a lot of our beds.
If somebody with COVID-19 is admitted to the ICU, whereas typical ICU stays are only a matter of a few days, COVID-19 patients remain at least twice that long, sometimes up to many weeks, consuming the most precious of hospital-based resources, which include ICU beds, ventilators, and critical care staff.
Dr. Cole went on to say that already there's hospitals in the Midwest who cannot accept transfer patients because they're full. Local health experts say they're preparing to distribute a COVID-19 vaccine once it's okayed by U.S. regulators. Pfizer saying could be on track to file an emergency use application for its coronavirus vaccine with the FDA later this month. Local health officials say this will be one of the most rapid vaccine deployments we'll ever see. Winnebago County Health Department working with the University of Illinois College of Pharmacy on a plan to distribute those shots.
When it comes to protecting the population, the public health, we need a substantial percentage of the population to become immune to this disease to prevent the spread, which is why I think that everybody, needs to take the vaccine. I'm going to take the vaccine.
Experts say healthcare workers would be vaccinated first, followed by people in long-term and congregate living facilities. Now, if this gets worse, the governor is threatening to issue that mandatory stay-at-home order. 2 local businesses tell us they're ready to go. We talked to Rockford-based WM Day Salon and Spa. Now, a shutdown would hurt the business, no doubt about that, but they say they hope to push gift card sales as a way to make up with that lost revenue.
Going into our Christmas season, and it's really an important thing for us. We saw a lot of gift cards. So we're hoping that if people have at-home stay orders, that they can get online at wmdayspa.com and actually still purchase those online gift cards.
Lux Productions, a live events operator in Loves Park, says it's already trying to shift away from the in-person events. We really saw them everywhere across the state line. Almost every single event, they were behind the scenes doing the music, everything else. So this has been really hard on them.
Using technology, Zoom platforms, video conferencing platforms, and video to still be able to accomplish some events and corporate messaging and things like that.
Lux has a big announcement. We're going to reveal that Wednesday morning here in Eyewitness News. The governor also just kind of standing by right now. We have to wait to see what happens there. Well, Rockford Public Schools sharing its COVID data, saying less than 1% of students and staff are positive. Right now, there are 63 active positive cases across all RPS schools. 33 of those are staff, 30 are students who are in in-person learning. This is the area's largest school district. They're also answering more questions from parents. Right now, they say there are no plans to switch to full-time remote, and the only way that would happen is that the number of positive cases makes it unsafe for both students and staff. So all the data, it's on mystateline.com. We'll get a link for you there. Dixon Public Schools going fully remote a week from today. They actually made that announcement remotely on their Facebook page. It starts next Monday, November 23rd. All remote for students. You're going to learn about meals, grading technology, what's going to happen there. They'll do so, they'll send it home with students this week. So if you don't know anything yet, just wait. It should be on the way. Pandemic, though, dealing a major blow on universities nationwide. Fewer international students now enrolling. It's from a new survey by the Institute of International Education, finding that the number of foreign students attending over 700 colleges, both online and in person, have fallen by 43%. That is the largest drop recorded in over 60 years. Now, it's affecting budgets like University of Illinois, who say that they're going to lose about $26 million this semester. And staring at a screen for a long time, we know it can really get to a lot of us as adults, kids going through this too. Our Michelle Rave talking with a local parent who's a very young student dealing with what we now know, a 2020 term, Zoom fatigue.
And it's a challenge to get them to sit and stare at the screen, sit in their seat, pay attention, not pay attention to what's going around at home, make sure that they're working on what they're supposed to do.
For mother of 3, Bridget Dillon, it's sometimes a challenge to get her little one, Sebastian, who's in kindergarten, to pay attention to his Zoom classes.
Zoom fatigue is real, and any adult who has had back-to-back Zoom meetings knows this, just sort of intuitively. For children, it's a little bit different.
According to school psychologist Rebecca Brandstetter, kids are also dealing with Zoom fatigue, but says there are ways to deal with it.
So one thing that I would advise parents to do, if you're home with your kids while they're distance learning, or if you have a caregiver helping out, make sure they take movement breaks. Play tag outside, run around, move your bodies.
And while Sebastian loves learning, being able to pay attention can be a challenge.
I'll see him like slouching in his chair and not paying attention. Or he has a marker, like a toy. He's like, oh, give me the marker, give me the toy. You have to pay attention. Listen to what the teacher's saying. What are you supposed to be doing now?
So parents and caregivers at home can do this. So, if you can't sit down with your child all day long next to them on Zoom, and many parents cannot, it's that check-in. Catch them, hey, good job, the little wink, the nudge, the hello, the atta girl. Those things can really help because you're giving them that nonverbal communication.
It's important to make sure kids have a safe space to talk about any problems they're having as well.
So our #1 goal right now should be to connect with our children and help them process any difficult feelings that they're having right now. It's giving them a gift of being able to cope with stress in the future.
Dillon says she's doing what she can and is taking it day by day.
But it has its challenges, but I feel like everybody is doing their best to make it work, to make it worthwhile. We're doing what we can.
Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
Well, we have a link to all those resources for parents. You can find those on mystateline.com. COVID also forcing the state's driver services to shut down. Facilities going to be closed starting today through December 7th. CDL services, including that location on Baxter Road, going to remain open. Driver's license and ID cards, February, March, April, May 2021 expiration dates. You have a little more time too. The deadline now June 1st of 2021. Well, this morning, more gamblers placing their bets on sports in Illinois. According to the Illinois Gaming Board, bettors wagering $285 million in September. We are still waiting on those October numbers too. First legal sports bet in Illinois placed in early March. It is the first 3 months of betting, so about $3 million in tax revenue produced. Governor J.B. Pritzker's office suggesting sports gambling could bring in the state $100 million a year. Well, it is 7:40. Two musicians trending in a new interview, interviewing each other. The albums they're working on, they were isolated during the pandemic. Gave them a little bit of some inspiration as well. Michelle's going to join us.
And it's a chilly start out there, but thankfully we do have warmer temperatures on the way for the state line. I'll let you know when we see that this week coming up in the forecast.
Now, your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Joey Moreno.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. What a big difference we're seeing here in the state line in just a week's time frame. Last week, we were dealing with record warmth. We hit a high of 77 degrees, breaking our old record of 74 degrees from 1999. This time around, we're looking at much more seasonable temperatures as we're looking at a high of 48 degrees this afternoon. Fortunately, we do keep the sunshine, but it's going to be much cooler. We do hold on to a bit of a wind as we get into this afternoon as well. But taking a live look this morning over downtown Beloit, Wisconsin, we're looking at plenty of sunshine for the start of our Monday. But as you walk out the door this morning, I would add on an extra layer or two because it is a pretty chilly start across the state line. Temperatures this morning did fall into the upper 20s in most spots, still there at this moment. 28 degrees in Freeport, 29 in Rochelle, still sitting at 30 degrees in Rockford, 28 in Monroe, and 27 in Galena. Now, we did have a very windy day across the state line yesterday. Most of us saw about 50 to 55 mile per hour winds. Strong winds did die down overnight last night. Still looking at about a light wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the southwest, and that is making for wind chills closer to the 20-degree mark this morning. A few of us still, especially our areas up in southern Wisconsin, sitting in the teens. So grab that heavier jacket before heading out the door. Make sure you dress warmly before heading to school or work. Now, otherwise, we are pretty quiet. We're off to a sun-filled start across the state line, but you can see that there are a few clouds that are making their way in from the west, and that's all with a weak disturbance that is currently tracking through the state of Minnesota. You can see that it is bringing snow to portions of Minnesota, including the Minneapolis metro. That's going to be moving to the north of us, keeping most of that precipitation with it, but we do have a chance to see a few more clouds by this afternoon, and also an isolated shower. But today's story is going to be the winds once again. We'll start off with about 15 to 20 mile per hour wind gusts, ramping up to 20 to 25 miles per hour this afternoon. So if you're going to be traveling this afternoon, I would take a little extra caution. Now here's a look at that weak disturbance. By midday today, we should start to see a few clouds spanning across our skies. That should bring us an isolated shower between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock this afternoon, and then keep us dry as we head into this evening and the overnight hours. High pressure moves in for the night tonight. That's going to bring more sunshine for our Tuesday. We'll see plenty of sunshine, but because of that system passing through, we're going to see high temperatures down into the low 40s. But there are warmer temperatures on the way for the state line, and that's because a strong ridge of high pressure does develop to our west today, and it does move eastward over the state line as we head into Wednesday morning. So that's going to ramp up our temperatures by midweek, up to 50 degrees for Wednesday, 16 degrees above average for Thursday with a high of 62. Then we do stay well above average as we head into the upcoming weekend. So let's take a look at today's forecast. 48 degrees. It'll be a chilly start out there. We do stay pretty chilly this afternoon as wind chills stay in the 30s, but we'll have partly sunny skies and a bit of a wind with us this afternoon. Tonight, that wind does die down a little bit, but it'll still be breezy at times with a low around 27. So another chilly start to the day tomorrow. We stay chilly with a high of 41. Warmer temperatures arrive by the second half of the work week. Back to you, Whitney.
All right, thanks so much. Coming up at 8 o'clock, new releases just in time for the holiday season, including Thanksgiving dinner for picky eaters. It's going to cost you a lot, though. Plus the holiday ornament must-have. And what is going on with TikTok? The reason why the social media platform's new partnership could be on hold. Well, starting off in consumer news right now, it's 7:49. The clock again ticking for TikTok. Last week's original deadline for the company, is kind of delayed a little bit. So we extended this till November 27. TikTok has a partnership deal in place with Oracle and Walmart, but says the Trump administration has been silent on whether that deal will be passed. Guitar Center, we have one right here in Rockford, big music instrument retailer, now planning to file for bankruptcy. The company has been struggling with debt for years. They say it plans to stay in business. It has about 500 locations. And for the holidays, a new look for Barbie. Mattel now telling USA Today that the new line of 5 dolls called Barbie Extra going on sale. The dolls feature a variety of body types, skin tones, and hairstyles. Michelle joining us from a Good Day Stateline this morning with what's trending. A lot going on in the music world.
I like that Barbie Extra.
I know. I think it's pretty cool.
It's super fun. Also super fun, this incredible interview happening in the music world, like Whitney said. Taylor Swift and Paul McCartney trending this morning. So they actually interviewed each other for Rolling Stone. I think this is so cool. You can see right here, this was the photo shoot. So one of Paul McCartney's daughters actually took the photos, Mary, and his other daughter, Stella, designed the clothes that Taylor Swift is wearing in the photo shoot. So another twist on, how they are connected. So they both wrote new albums in isolation this year, and that's kind of the reason Rolling Stone brought them together. I think also just to give us something to read, something to do. It's a very long article you can find on Rolling Stone's website. But one of the things that I really enjoyed was the part where they were asking each other. Taylor asked Paul, what's a day in recording in a pandemic look like for you? And he talked about how he has a studio about 20 minutes from where he lives, and there were just 2 other guys that could come in, his engineer and his equipment guy, and the 3 of them just made a record. He says so casually he'd either start out on the piano or the guitar and then just add some drums, and when it felt right, you've heard Paul McCartney talk about music, he's like, then all of a sudden it was a record. She said her story writing her new album was a little different. She was working with Aaron Dessner from the band The National, so they were actually email corresponding. He would send her like random instrumental tracks, and she turned those into her album Folklore.
Oh my gosh.
I think this is really cool, whether you're really into music or not. I think we're all pretty familiar with Paul McCartney and Taylor Swift. But like I said, it's kind of a long article, but we have it on Twitter at MyStateline, and it's on rollingstone.com.
It's funny. So when we were talking about Taylor Swift right here, in Eyewitness News, I've never been a big Taylor Swift fan. I sing all of her songs. I like her new album right now. It's just
it's a good 2020 album.
She grew on me.
It's not very exciting and fun. It's kind of just like, we're making it through the day.
Another rainy, cold day, just getting past here. But Justin Bieber, I said too, he was one where I was like, whole Bieber thing, and then now I will actually listen to his music.
Well, he grew up. They grew up, Whitney.
I know. Maybe that's what it is. I'm getting older. They're getting older. All right. Thanks, Michelle. 7:52. I want to get to some news happening overnight. Moderna is saying that there is hope for that COVID-19 treatment. So how do you feel about getting a vaccine if one is released? We actually posted this on our Facebook page. It's on there right now. Let us know what you think. A lot of back and forth with this. Right now they're saying 90 to 94% effective. That does not include children. So that is in the works right now to try to find something for our kids so then they can get back to school. So let us know what you think. Head to our Facebook page. We're going to be talking about that. And Michelle's going to be featuring all of your fall photos in just a second.